Welcome to KREM 2 News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti. It is good to see you on this Thursday afternoon, and it looks like this holiday weekend is shaping up to be a rather warm one. So let's check in with Brandon T. Jones. He's filling in for meteorologist Thomas Patrick today. And Brandon, we've been talking about it, huge shift in temperatures to a pretty warm couple of days.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Laura. Well, we saw a lot of those 90s and even triple digits earlier in the summer. Got a little bit of a break from that over the last week or two with even kind of chilly mornings. It was also chilly this morning as well, but temperatures just kind of quickly started to rise as those morning hours moved forward. And now we're looking around probably 70 degrees or so, but lots of sunshine. I was looking up in the sky. I don't even know if I see a single cloud anywhere in sight, at least up here on the South Hill. So there's lots of sunshine, and that's going to be the case over the next couple of days as well. But that bottom note we've got down right there, summer heat is back on its way just in time for Labor Day weekend. So go ahead and make some plans. Get out there on the water, maybe hit the boat on Lake Coeur d'Alene. Again, currently 70 degrees. Winds are calm at this point. I talked to you about that summer heat. We're going to get more into that in the full forecast, when exactly you can expect that, and I'll have that here in just a few minutes.
Right now, the man accused of murdering 4 University of Idaho students is back in court. Bryan Kohberger's defense is trying to get the trial moved to a new location. The defense team says it wants the trial moved out of the small Moscow community. This comes after a survey suggested there would be violent reactions if Kohberger was not found guilty. The defense wants the trial moved to Ada County. The trial is set to start in June of 2025. And you can find updates to today's hearing on KREM 2 News at 4 o'clock. And of course, always on our website at krem.com. And we share with you a major development in the missing persons case. Robert Abbott was reported missing last April by his wife, Star. Now investigators are saying he was murdered. As KREM 2's Connor McAvoy reports, so far 3 people have been charged.
I'm sad that he's gone. It's heartbreaking. He was a good person, and I'm glad they made an arrest.
Deanna Ladding says she knew Robert Abbott for nearly 20 years and is still processing the news of 3 people being charged in what the Spokane County Sheriff's Office believes to be his murder. And one of the 3 being charged, Richard L. Trower, Ladding is familiar with, saying Abbott and Trower had a falling out in their relationship after Abbott invited Trower to stay on his property.
Robert and Richard had a falling out over Richard stole Robert's wife's sandblaster for her business. And so Rob kicked him off the property and told him he needed to leave, that he wasn't allowed there anymore. He was stealing from him.
Trower is charged with second-degree murder as well as residential burglary, taking a motor vehicle without permission in the second degree, theft in the second degree, and trafficking in stolen property. Terry L. Trower, Richard's wife, is also charged with rendering criminal assistance in the first degree and trafficking stolen property. A third person, Heather L. Lewis, is being charged with second-degree murder, residential burglary, taking a motor vehicle without permission in the second degree, and theft in the second degree.
It's saddening. It's really saddening.
Ladding was with Star Abbott when she initially reported her husband missing and says she's since left the state, trying to avoid memories of the situation.
She married her best friend, and all of a sudden now she doesn't have him. And it was too hard to be in Spokane anymore for her.
As she looks ahead, she says whatever happens, she wants justice for a person she's proud to call her friend.
He was a great man, had the biggest heart of gold, would help you out in a heartbeat if you needed it. And sadly, we don't have him to this day anymore. He will be missed very much.
And that is Connor McAvoy reporting for KREM 2. KREM 2 has reached out to Star Abbott for comment, but so far we have not heard back. It is 12:05 right now. The Spokane Public School Board officially voted in a new cell phone policy just days before the start of school. The new policy requires all elementary and middle schools to be cell phone free during school hours. High schools will follow similar standards, but phone usage will be allowed during passing periods, lunch hours, before and after school as well. The vote came several hours after an event with city leaders who spoke about the impacts of just too much screen time.
excessive amount of time on screens for kids is unhealthy, and the stakes are too high. It's having too much of a detrimental impact for us not to come together and say, what are practical things we can do?
And so it's up to all of us now to join in. The city will do its part. We're going to join resources together. You're going to see our community centers, parks, libraries. We're all going to be part of this, and it's going to make a difference for our kids.
And as the school district prepares for a new year, they are hopeful to get students involved in more extracurricular activities as well.